This just was dropped right now. So apparently, the leaders, Chinese, Russian, Indian leaders pledge coalition in a message to Trump, okay? This is from Wall Street Journal. They had the meeting. Everybody saw the video. They're walking up together. You can play the clip, Rob. You're seeing the way.
In that war, in the Chinese People's War for Resistance against Japanese aggression, as well as the World Anti-Fascist War. And now the leaders are arriving at that expansive viewing platform up on the Tiananmen rostrum.
Some of the veterans of the War of Resistance were given their own viewing spots on top of the Tiananmen rostrum.
Is that Modi to the right? Okay.
China's top leader.
Okay, so
well
this
as
is this. So, a time for them to be united, message against Trump to say, look, BRICS is strong, look where we are. But there's a hot mic moment. And this is apparently a real hot mic moment. And Rob even fact-checked it to see if it was or not, okay? So the hot mic moment this is from Bloomberg. Xi muses on living to 150 in rare hot mic moment with Putin and Kim. What? This is from Bloomberg. Yeah, so go ahead and play the clip, Rob. Seven years old, you're still a child. Even achieve immortality, organ transplants. Predicts are the century. There's a chance of also living to 150.
Oh my God! Like that's what you guys are talking about?
By the way, if you go back, just one quick observation. I think when that uphill was too much for Modi. So Modi's going to have a hard time. Modi's missing. It's like, look, man, that is too much for me. I can't do this. He took the escalator on the side. I don't know that. I'm just kind of making that up.
Somebody needs to tell him to hurry up.
So, Jillian,
I can't even get
too much for me. These guys are talking about.
Where did Modi go?
So what I want to know is, can you imagine if Modi fell behind and then Xi is taking a shot and saying, look at this, I'm 7 years, I feel like a child. That guy fell behind. I'm going to live up to 150. Jillian, how do you feel about the, prospects of a Xi, a Putin, Kim, and Modi living another 80 years?
Oh, God. I don't think that will happen. I am hopeful it does not. But what alarms me so much is the fact that they formed this alliance, and arguably the past administration pushed it to this point. It's concerning, very concerning.
The more I age, I'm talking to a guy the other day, he says to me, what age do you want to live to? And I'm like, that's a question. It's like, okay, where are we going with this? Vinny, what age do you want to live to? Healthy life. What age do you want to live to?
Healthy life? 90, I'll be happy.
Would you want to live 120?
I'm going to be a burden on I'm going to be complaining. My back. No, I can't. I don't want to be that person. Because at that age, I'm not living. Somebody is making sure
miserable because
I'm crapping and eating and throwing. No.
Jillian, what age for you?
I want a health span, not necessarily lifespan, right? So I'd like to get to like 90. I'm with Vinny.
You're also 90? Tom, you want to get to 100. I know you do.
Absolutely. I want to be on the Charlie Munger plan. And when I'm 100 years old, I want to, on my 100th birthday, even though it'll be in July, I want to do a lecture for college students.
Oh, wow.
I'm serious.
Cool.
Because you know me, I love to teach. Yeah. I want to be useful all the way, just like Charlie Munger was.
Lecture at college. Okay, good.
Let's start planning that
Adam,
now.
How about you, Adam?
I think 100 is a very amazing number to get to. I have one grandma who's 99. I have another that's 93. And my mom is 74. And I tell them all the time, don't go anywhere because I'm planning all your 100th birthdays. So the one who's 99, she's not exactly all with it, but she'll be there. It's 6 months away.
Rob, where are you at, Rob? What would you want?
Probably around 80 or 90. I don't want to live to the age where everything hurts. When you're waking up and every single thing you do
or your
hurts.
kids and grandkids are around you and like, oh God, Grandpa just.
I have an arrangement with my son. I'm like, when the day comes that you may have to wipe my ass, just take the pillow And
Oh, my
right over
goodness.
mom. No, we haven't. You think I'm kidding?
End it.
By the
he
way, you know
knows.
what's crazy when
He
she
knows.
says,
He's like, pillow? I'm like, pillow.
Got it.
Yeah, you ever seen the movie Judge? You know the movie
Oh,
Judge?
of course.
And
Where
you know
were
the
you?
part
So
where Robert Duvall, the father, is crying and Robert Downey Jr. shows up and he poops all over his
man. The
and he like
bathroom
just
and-
comes
yeah.
out and the son takes him in the bathtub and is washing him.
Yes.
That scene,
Yeah.
look at the face Tom just made.
Yeah.
As nasty as that scene is, as Tom's face is, focus on Tom's face real quick. Tom just visualized what it
Yeah.
is to wash your dad's ass.
Tom,
okay?
I'm going to do this for you.
But hear me out. No. But you know what it was? That moment?
Huh.
My dad one time told me, he says, look, there comes a time when you go to the doctor, you're so old, there's no more embarrassment. You go in there, they're seeing everything, they're touching everything, they're looking at everything, you're just kind that's, when you're pooping and your son is cleaning your poop.
Pillow.
Oh,
you're-
my God.
Yeah,
Pillow. That's a pillow.
But John D. Rockefeller, when he was 10 years old, he had 2 goals in life. Have you heard about this or
No.
no? John D. Rockefeller had 2 goals. He says he wants to be the richest man on earth and he wants to live up to 100. So he became the richest man on earth. He didn't live up to 100. At the time, the life expectancy was 38 years old for a male. You know what age he lived up to? What age did he live up to?
I think he made it
Can
almost
you?
there, right?
No, he made it to 97 and a half. Can you go to John D. Rockefeller age, Rob, just to see what he lived up to? John D. Rockefeller died at the age of 97 and a half. Yeah.
Wow.
So at a time where the life expectancy is 38, 39, you say 100. That's like somebody writing us and I want to live up to 220. You're out of your
No,
mind.
Yeah, you nuts?
He said 100, lived 97 and a half, and he wrote a book. Everybody in the world needs to read this book. 38 letters he wrote to his son. Every father needs to read that book.
You and because this is stemming from what he was saying in that meeting with them. Did you see what Trump posted about them all going there with China?
Now, what he said.
Rob, can you find that? Trump went on Truth Social and it was something like, "Hey, I think they're all there and they're all colluding." He goes, "All colluding against you." Did you have that one, Rob?
I'll look right now.
They're colluding about organ
He
donors,
wasn't. He
apparently.
wasn't. No. But Trump. I'm hoping it's the right post. If not, I might have been got. But Trump posted something on Truth Social that said he responded to this meeting. Is that it, Rob? Oh, yeah. The big question to answer is whether or not President Xi of China will mention the massive amount of support and blood that the United States of America gave to China in order to help it secure its freedom from a very unfriendly foreign invader.
That's Japan in 1940.
Many Americans died in China's quest for victory and glory. I hope that they're rightfully honored and remembered their bravery and sacrifice. May President Xi and the wonderful people of China have a great and lasting day of celebration. Please give my warmest regards to Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un, as you conspire against the United States of America. President Donald J. Trump. Them's just fight words. Like, y'all, I love that. Well, good luck. Hey, congratulations. And I know what you guys are doing.
No idea how much I love that.
Gangster
You know what I love about it? It
love
leaves
that.
no room for
Yeah,
interpretation.
I love
There's
that.
no room for interpretation. What does it mean, Mr. President? What does it mean? They're conspiring against us. Once upon a time, Imperial Japan, under a terrible emperor, was invading them, doing terrible things, and we had blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of blood to go rescue them. I hope they remember that chapter of history. Have a nice day getting together with the bullies. I love that.
What Trump is talking about is gratitude, and China doesn't have any. I mean, without Nixon, without the United States, China would still be a totalitarian dictator. I mean, they still are a dictator type state, but they'd still be stuck in the past. America enabled China. The country that I'm a little worrisome over is not China, is not Russia, is not North Korea. It's India. India is like a free agent out there if it's sports right now. And they're being wooed by the Axis powers, the people basically allied against the West and America, and also they're being wooed by the United States. So they're not an ally, they're not an enemy, they're almost like a frenemy. They're a part of BRICS, but we have trade deals with China. We see what's going on with the tariffs right now. It's sort of a problematic. We saw that Apple moved how many of their iPhone capabilities out of China into India. They surpassed China. India is not, because they're a democracy, is not a natural ally to any of those people on that list.
And
Putin,
do you think
Xi,
Trump
any of
knows
these
that?
guys.
Do you think Trump knows that?
Yeah, I think whether Trump knows that or not, I think the people around Trump
knows
understand that.
Trump
of course.
knows that. Trump knows
also,
that for a
Modi
fact,
at the same time has one of the highest approval ratings of all world leaders. So he's kind of out there. He's kind of like the cool kid at the lunch table. He'll go have lunch with these guys, and then the next day he'll go have lunch with these guys. And you're like, I thought you were our friend. India is only loyal to India. And that's, India first. That's what Modi's doing. So that's the one thing, especially with BRICS, that I'm keeping an eye on. We know that China and Russia are pretty much aligned.
Bullies are not
with North
normally
Korea.
teams. And you have to remember what India is doing. China wants to be friends with Russia, but they don't want Russia to be too strong. They want to be the alpha.
They are.
Whereas India is buying a whole lot of Russian oil, which is helping Russia with with currency and to help their economy. And China doesn't like that, and India knows China doesn't like that. So as we see them walking all together up the hill here, just remember, there's not a full alliance, except that they all don't like being positioned and pushed right now by the Trump leading the West. They agree on that.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're thinking they're there without sending a message to Trump, you're naive. If you don't think this was a message to be, they knew everybody around the world was going to be talking about that. I don't know about that whole thing about 70 to 150 years old. I don't know what that was all about. Whether there's no way you can allow a hot mic like that to happen there. Whoever if they find out who released the hot mic and they didn't want to, that person's getting killed.
Yep.
So that hot mic is a hot mic
China
that they
would
probably
never.
wanted to be leaked. So that's an intentional hot mic. Why would you release that? Is it to say, hey, you're going to die soon and you're going to be away and you're a president for 3.5 years? It's a joke. We're going to be around for 20 more years. You don't have our power. Is that what they're saying? I'm trying to see what they're trying to say there. It's not like a condescending shot. You think they're going to allow a hot mic leak of something like that to be released if they don't want to in that place? I don't think so.
Do you have-
I don't think so. So I think there is a messaging. Remember, when they say, Putin says, American president, they come and go. They come and go. They come and go. Congress stays. But presidents come and go. He's been there for how long?
Forever.
How long has Xi been there? How long has Xi and, Rob, can you pull it up? How long has Xi and Putin been the leaders of their countries?
Putin since 2000.
Xi,
That's a great point. This is what
Kim
Pelosi
Jong-un.
said about W.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this. Xi has been there since when? Since 2012. So that's what, 13 years. Putin's been there a couple times. So if you type in exactly, good call. So if you type in Putin, Putin's been there 25 years. Okay.
Wow.
Rob, can you type in Kim Jong-un? And Kim Jong-un right there. Let's see how long he's been there.
Since his dad died.
His
So
dad.
2011, 13 years and 9 months. And then Modi's been there, what? Modi hasn't been there that long, but he's still up there for a minute. 7 years, 8 years. What's his number?
He's still walking up that hill, by the
Yeah,
way.
he's still walking up there. 11 years. So check this out. Modi's 11 years. Putin's 25 years. Xi is 13 years. Kim Jong-un is 13 years, 9 months. They're laughing.
Yeah, of
Saying
course.
you have a democracy.
Yeah.
You're nobody. That's how I take it that way. And I love what Trump said. Good for you. I love what Trump said at them as a message. Like, you guys go kick it together.
Yeah.
And then you're still going to come begging us, and we're going to have to bail you guys out every single time. And you better be ready for that tariff check here soon. Every single month that you got to send them my way.
Gosh, it's amazing how many elections in a row these guys have won. They're like the goats.
Oh, they're amazing. Tom.
Yeah.
Did you see the
No
actual parade? You
Oh,
know?
the Chinese
see
march
the-
so well.
Basically parade of
Show
war.
of force and
Rob, do
everything.
you have any of those images or have any of those pictures?
It's the same
those
thing as
videos?
Russian May Day.
This
you
is
know,
what's
when they
going
would
on in
go up and down
China
with all
right
the-
now. This is what I sent you. So this was so the preemptive
She
meeting
has a
that they
stuck
had.
up. She has
But just
that
keep
face of,
going
like,
to. I think there's
stuck up.
images of the. Yeah, right there. This is the parade they had. Just keep showing some of these images here.
By the
I
way,
thought that was San Francisco and
what what China's done to their
Right there.
Navy, the level of advancements China's had in their Navy is ridiculous compared to ours. So let me tell you, yes, mock them, laugh, all that stuff. They're making a lot of progress where they're at because their system allows the guy to.
Look at these guys, but look at the precision. These guys don't. Look at that. Nobody's messing up. If you mess up, you disappear. Look at this guy. Look how proud they are.
Oh, his foot was angled
Pretty
the
sure
wrong-
they know the difference
It's like-
between man and female in China. There's
Oh, you
not-
think that's yeah? You
they
think
don't
that?
have
You
any
think that's on
gender-
there?
There's
You think
no
that's on
gender
their thing?
confusion there. They're there to
This
win.
is a statement.
Live my truth.
This is a statement. Look how strong we are. Do something to us. Mess with us. To me, my biggest concern with the whole COVID thing is these guys are sneaky, and if they want to find a way to do the next thing, they can. And all their people are compliant
Oh yeah.
to what they're saying and what they believe in. This doesn't mean it's the right. I would never live there. But the advantage they have is you better be compliant or else.
Yep.
In America, there is no like, Those 20 Jubilee people, if they go in China, they try to do something like that, you know what they're going to do to those 20 people? They would
They'll never be
disappear
seen
overnight.
again.
Yeah.
You would never see them.
They'd come in the room while they're shooting
Yeah.
and shoot.
They
again.
would, if you support CNN and what they stand for, buy their gear, represent it. If you support what Nike stands for, buy their gear, support it. If you support any media company, any podcast, whatever they stand for, comedians, whether it's Kill Tony, whether it's Schultz, whether it's Rogan, whether it's anybody you support, their values represent their gear. If you watch our show and you believe that the future looks bright, I encourage you to support it. This allows us to hire more people. This allows us to grow our business. This allows the brand to get out there. This allows other people to be confused when you go into work or the gym and you got a future looks bright and people are like, wait a minute, what, you really believe the future looks bright? You really believe that? Like, don't you think this should be communistic? No, man, I really believe the future looks bright. Seriously, yeah, you're a little weird. I am. And you're negative. And you're pessimistic, and I'm not. So if you're optimistic and you believe the future looks bright, go represent. That green combo is my favorite. That future looks bright shirt and hat combo, my favorite. It looks absolutely sick when you have it right in front of you as well. And by the way, at the Vault Conference, for the first time in the history of hats, we're launching the first gold hat ever. The hat has got the future looks bright, gold, and the logo on the side is gold. You get a certificate of authenticity, but it's only at the people that are going to be at the Vault. It's only 15 of them.
Real gold.
Real gold.
That looks ridiculous.
It literally looks ridiculous. But anyways, if you believe the future looks bright, go to vtmerch.com, place an order. I believe the first 100 people that place an order get a mug or a keychain or some trinkets being sent to you as well. That's the mug that you get, the first 100 to go place the order. So go place your order at vtmerch.com. We'll get that stuff over to you guys. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.